We are in about verse 33. And the whole sense of this psalm is the mighty victory and the victorious strength and power of God for the sake of his people. So there's a lot of gospel here. There's a lot of Christmas here. There's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of figurative, metaphorical language that had to do with geography and ancient Hebrew life, and we've been unpacking that as we go. So it's been a dense psalm, but it's been an encouraging psalm. If you pull out, at the 10,000-foot view and look at it, the big picture is kind of summarized here towards the end, verse 33. To him that rideth upon the heaven of heavens, which were of old, lo, he doth send out his voice, and that a mighty voice. So the idea is that we belong to the most powerful power in the universe. We are the children, those who trust Jesus and know him. We belong to the God who rides on the heaven of heavens, which were of old. He is everlasting to everlasting, Moses said in Psalm 90. And he is our home. He is our dwelling place. And I love this phrase, he doth send out his voice, and that a mighty voice. He has spoken into time and space through Jesus, through his word, through his creation. We are without excuse. We can know him. He is knowable. He is approachable. He is accessible. He sends out his voice, and a mighty voice, and it's an invitation for all the world to do what? Verse 32, to come to him, to sing to him, to celebrate him, to know him, to be known by him. Verse 34 is yet an invitation to worship and to celebrate. Ascribe ye strength unto God. Now let's talk about this for a minute, because this is a powerful expression. To give strength. Ascribe is to give or attribute or to be given. So the idea here is not simply to extol his strength or to worship or to praise his strength. It is to acknowledge in our being the strength that he has. It is to reckon, it is kind of to appropriate in our own understanding, in our own psyche, that all power, all strength is his. And this is important. Why? Because he gives strength to us. We're going to see this in a minute. So it's kind of like Jesus said in Matthew 28, all power is given unto me. Go ye therefore, and lo, I am with you always. So the idea here is God is the God of strength. He is the God of power. His excellency is over Israel, and his strength is in the clouds. There is nothing too powerful, too impossible for God. So denote that, ascribe it to him, attribute to him, trust in, rest in, reckon with the fact that your God is strong. He's powerful. And what comes out of that? Verse 35, O God, thou art terrible. Now, the word terrible, we've talked about it before, but it's to be awesome. It's not just to be frightening or terrified. It's to be awesome or to be fearful, intimidating maybe. God, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. So he's on my side. He's for me. His heart is for me. And he's riding out in front of me. And he's riding the heavens. And he's sending forth his voice, a mighty voice. He is strong in power. No enemy can rise up against me. If God be for me, who can be against me? So he's terrible out of his holy place. Now look at this. The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people. And there it is. We celebrate the strength of God. We ascribe strength to him, and then we fall into that strength. And we rise up and we obey and we follow him and we trust him in that strength. He gives strength and power unto his people. Blessed be God. So we're looking at a new year, and it's Thursday. And I love this week between Christmas and New Year. This week in particular, I'm going to be spending time with the Lord. I'll be doing some planning, some writing, some praying, some seeking of him, some study, some looking forward. This week between this quiet space between Christmas and New Year, I just love to kind of retreat with the Lord and look ahead and anticipate the strength and anticipate the course He calls me to run in the new year. Now, none of us have any guarantees for the new year. We don't know what the new year will hold or bring. It will no doubt bring blessings and challenges. And yet, there's something incredibly valuable about setting your course. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that tomorrow. Before we start a new psalm, I just want to spend maybe a time or two with you just looking about the new year. So I'm going to leave it there with you today, my friend. Rest in this fact, hope in this fact, that you have a good God who knows you, knows where your path leads in the new year, and He will guide you. He will strengthen you. He will walk with you forward in every step of the journey. He has the strength and power that you need for today, for this week, and for the road ahead, even if it looks confusing or perplexing. So happy Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.